Yo, what's up, guys and gals? Your host with the most, Griever, as always, wishing you guys a very happy Christmas that is already past, and a happy New Year that is to come. That's right, I officially have future sight, like an anime goddamn character. So, that being said, what are we doing today? What we're doing today is we're doing a live reaction because I heard, now I haven't done a Black Clover review for a very long time. I think it's been about 2 years, maybe even longer, since I actually reviewed a chapter of Black Clover. Not that I'm not invested in the series, not that I'm not interested in the series, it's just oversaturation, that kind of deal. But I was told that this chapter is fundamentally, you'll like the chapter, I was hyped up about this chapter, so I decided, you know what, I need some context, some fresh content to end off the year with. Why don't we do Black Clover live reaction? So we're pulling up chapter 318, entitled The Presence of the Demon King. Now, for those of you who don't know, those of you who can't see behind me because my camera is not the best of quality, I know too well the disappointment of a character entitled the Demon King. Nanatsu no Taizai destroyed that title. I, in my own fiction, was writing about a antagonist known as the Demon King. I quickly scrapped that name and found something else. Anything else than the Demon King. Because forevermore, Nanatsu no Taizai has ruined the title Demon King. However, I'm hoping that Black Clover does not go down that road with this. Now, for those of you who didn't keep up at the end of the last chapter, we had 317, where Lucifero, like Lucifero, actually did show up. All Asta and the Black Bulls managed to do was interrupt his manifestation, apparently. So he's not at full strength, one of those classic anime tropes. But he's still here. He's still absolutely devastating and terrifying looking. Honestly, not the hugest fan of his design. I don't mind like the head and stuff like that here on the first page. We see the double wings, double black wings. The hair's fine and everything like that. But it's the body. The body with all the like, looks like he went on like a Photoshop and used one of those like mesh overtones in grayscale or something. It looks kind of funky to me. But what do you guys think of the design? So anyways, beginning of this chapter, first page, we have an encounter with Lucifero. And chapter 318. Do you remember me? Says our little demon bud. He's the bastard who? The king of devils. Of course he's remembering. Lucifero. So this is, the king of devils is definitely a better title than Demon King. Trust me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ooh. You're trash without so much as a scrap of magic power. And alright, he's yelling, you're the one who killed Licta. And shocked. Boom. Alright, we're doing spiritual pressure time. Next page, we're doing spiritual pressure time. The existence of one such as you, I will not tolerate. Oh shit. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we knew we were going to get a grand scale. Just boom, 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 boom. Just destroying the earth beneath him. His spiritual pressure is destroying the earth beneath. Asta, everyone. Such an enormous amount of magical power. We're seeing the whole place like just crater. Asta, demon. More than anything, what I want is to defeat him. Alright. Let's see, so Asta looking. I got it. Devil Union. Alright, so they're going to go into the Devil Union mode. I don't think that's going to help matters here. I think we're about to have a, now you feel like number one ting. I have a feeling we're getting that sort of idea here. We sort of got it last chapter. We've never had something to that level because, of course, this is not anime. We do not hear a theme song. But in manga, unless you're reading Medaka Box and then Medaka Box, and then there is a theme song, you know. But anyways, so I got it. Devil Union, looking pretty badass. Here we go. There's our vice captain. Don't make any sudden moves, Asta. All right, and Coming in, slash. He's going to slash right through Lucifero. Seemingly, it looks like he disappeared, I guess. Slash, Asta looks up. Magic tracking. Okay, so he's tracking this sort of disappearing blob thing, like he's shrouded himself in darkness or something. It looks like just a little gray cloud, like Lucifero turned himself into a gray cloud that can't be cut. So now he's using magic tracking to track the cloud to attack it. Okay, here's our little goat sin here. Huh. So there's someone who can move within Lucifero-san's ability. Doesn't have any magic either. What a weirdo. Asta, it doesn't matter how strong his magic is. Devil Union still has 4 minutes left. Ting. We're having a Bleach moment here, ladies and gentlemen. I called it. We're having a Bleach moment. We're having a real Bleach moment, eh? Ting, stop the sword. Now, of course, it's not as cool as Aizen. Aizen is the one to... It'll never be as cool. It'll never be done as well as Aizen. But you got to give credit where credit is due. When you do a Bleach moment, this is how you show badassery. You have the main character in full power. Go at them, and they just... Nah, son. You know? So... Okay. This is reminding me of some Naruto shit, honestly. His body, with all the... Looks like Danzo with all the fucking Sharingans, all the eyeballs all over him. Yeah, not a huge fan of the body. The body's... I mean, it's meant to be a little horror film-esque. It's meant to be a little creepy, so it's fitting that bill. But it definitely doesn't look cool. I wish he was wearing like a trench coat or something different. But okay, so he stopped Asta's sword. That's not good for anybody. There's the Aizen moment. There's the Aizen moment. I think this is why I was told I would like this chapter. A very good, very solid Bleach reference right there. Asta, what? It won't move. Reach, finger, slides it along. Slides it on the blade. Oh! It is making him bleed. It is... Wait a minute. So, he took his other finger. So he stopped it. But he took his other hand, went it along, and it's actually bleeding. I don't think it's supposed to do that. And... Ooh, he's... You piece of filth. Oh, you were going to try to spill my blood? That kind of idea? Boom, punched in the face, and slam, bam, jam. There goes Asta. Asta down. Asta down for the count. You just know it. Asta's down for the count right here. Let's see. Rogue's power saved us somehow, but I can't keep this up much longer. Let's see. There's our girl, of course. Let's see. Mr. Goatsin. Although incomplete, Lucifero-san's magic and physical abilities are simply unmatched. No matter how strong or unusual it is, the ant can never defeat the elephant. Clearly, you've never seen army ants take down an elephant, because I believe that's happened. You know, like the red ants in Africa or whatever, when they get on a weakened elephant or whatever. I mean, I don't know if they can take down a full-blown one, but I'm pretty sure ants have eaten elephants alive. Captain, he's getting weaker and weaker. We went to all this trouble to save him, but if we don't do something now... Alright. Asta flying. Asta going straight into the ditch right by Yami. Asta! Doom! Here comes the spiritual pressure. Here comes Lucifero. If he so much as comes a little closer, we'll all be crushed. The second he sets his sights on us, it'll already be over. Okay, and he's still looking menacing. Once again, not a fan of the Naruto-looking body thing, but it's meant to be horrific, and it is, so... Just his presence alone is enough to force everything down. This feels very much Bleach-ish, you know what I mean? Not with just the stopping of the sword, but like Kenpachi, spiritual pressure in the Soul Society. Our Aizen's doing the same thing, like, yeah, I like it. People, magic, even fate itself. This is the king of devils. Ooh. All he did was punch me, and yet I can't even see straight. Damn it, hurry, stand, fight. I can't afford to waste any more time. Asta trying to get up. Asta trying. Who's around to save the day? There's got to be somebody. Or maybe there's nobody. Maybe this will just be the end. This little runt is giving it his all. Oh? Let's join him, shall we? Best girl is here. Best girl is here. All right, with her brother. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Along with some other members. Yeah. Yeah, we got some other captains in here. The captains assemble. All right, the captains have shown up. Some pretty badasses, too. We have the pseudo Kenpachi guy. And we've got Best Girl. We have Best Girl. Flame on, Best Girl. Flame on. This is a beautiful double-page spread. That's the end of the chapter. The captains assemble. But, yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. This little run's giving it all. Let's try. All right, you know what? If anybody, come to think of it, if anybody's going to stand a chance with more than 2 seconds against this guy, it's going to be our Best Girl. We know she's still top shit. We know she's still top shit. All right, you know what? That was a pretty good chapter. I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty solid chapter. Very Bleach-inspired chapter. Very Bleach-inspired chapter. Let's just admit that out of the gate. But that doesn't mean it's stealing. That doesn't mean it's plagiarizing. That doesn't mean it's bad. Because all it did was go, okay, how did Bleach make some great hype? Well, bring the captains on. Stop a sword with your bare hand. You know, do that kind of shit, you know? Like, it's okay to take reference points and be like, you know what, it was badass, 20 years ago when Aizen did it, let's do it again. It's been long enough. It's okay if I do it. People who get the reference get the reference. People who don't will just think it's badass on its own merits. It was a fine thing to do. I would do it. I'd do it in my own manga. If I drew a manga, I'd definitely do the finger stopping the sword thing. I would definitely do that. I would sleep like a baby doing it, knowing I took it from Kubo. Knowing that fact. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I just got to say, you know what? This was a very good chapter. This was a pretty solid chapter of Black Clover. Chapter 318 is a good chapter. Very solid chapter. Even a great chapter. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. It's a very good chapter. I don't normally do ratings, and my ratings always fluctuate. But, yeah, if you want a number, there's my number. 8 out of 10. Solid. Great. But, yeah, so what did you guys think of the chapter, though? That's my live reaction to Black Clover Chapter 318. Just something to little mix it up before the end of the year for you guys. I know there are some Black Clover fans out there. I am one. So here you go. Here's my delayed Christmas present to all of you. A Black Clover live reaction. A Black Clover chapter reaction. There you go. There's my Christmas present to the Black Clover fans in my subscriber base. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and fourth, and most importantly, we drink, but responsibly, as I always do. And we will see you guys back here next time. Not for a Black Clover video, I'm not going to promise that, but for the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you back here next time. See ya.